Shalom Alechem, Alechem Shalom. As promised, I'm going to stick to my word, and you could see my face, muscle, Tora. Today we're going to talk about Parashat Noach. Sorry for the angle, I'm still working on the logistics. So I'm not going to go into the same old story that everybody knows about the ark and Noah, his wife, and this. So I'm always going to see if I could find something interesting and relevant that we could use on a weekly basis. So the parasha, Ele toldot Noach, Noach ish tzadik tamim haya bedorotav, et Elokim italech Noach. I have personal pity for Noach because he built the ark. It took him 120 years to build the ark. He was 600 years old. He was a humble man. He had a wife and 3 kids, Shem, Ham, Yafet. Noach, for those who don't know, and that's why I'm here, I want to teach new things instead of always the same thing. I had 3 special things to him. First of all, Noach was the first born child after the death of Adam. So Adam Arishon dies at 930 years. The first born child right after Adam's death was Noach. Number 2, Noach was born like Moshe Rabbeinu, circumcised. He had a special light to him. And number 3, all those who like the evolution, Darwinism, he was born with the opposable thumb. It says in the Zohar, the Midrash, will find the source, that people in the time of Noach had the fingers, but the thumb was attached to the fingers. So they couldn't really do, but Noach was the first one to be born with thumbs. And Noach, it was the first one to be a farmer, to cultivate land. So the reason I'm saying this is because it says Tzaddik haya bedorotav. He was only a tzaddik in his time, meaning that if he was in the time of Abraham Avinu, Yitzchak, Moshe, Aaron, he wouldn't have been anybody. He would have been just a ploni. And I feel bad for him. Just to give you an idea, something very interesting. So we know that the flood lasted 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, but what happened afterwards? So I have right here, so in Cheshvan, 17th of Cheshvan, Noah enters the ark. So this is after the fact that it took him 120 years to build the ark. People were mocking him, laughing at him. Whether he tried to make them become betshuva or not, that is not really what I want to talk about. But once everything was ready, all the animals were in. The 17th of Cheshvan, he was in the ark. 27th of Kislev, 40 days of rain end. So the 27th of Kislev, 40 days, 40 nights. There was 150 days of waters swelling and churning. The water was boiling. It created huge amounts of earth being burnt. And the height of the water reached 15 cubits above the mountain peaks. 1st of Sivan, the water calms down. 17th of Sivan, the bottom of the ark touches down on Mount Ararat. 1st of Av, so we know Av, it's Purim. The mountain peaks break the water surface. Elul, the 10th of Elul, Noah opened the ark's window and dispatches the raven. Then there's the other bird, the dove. There we go. And the 17th, so 7 days later, he sends the dove on his first trip. On the 23rd, the dove is sent on the second time and returns with an olive branch. On the 1st of Tishrei, which is Rosh Hashanah, the dove's third mission, water completely drained, he doesn't come back. And on the 27th of Cheshvan, so 365 days, so 1 year and 11 days on the lunar calendar, the ground fully dried up and Noah exits the ark. So this is what happened right after the flood ended. When he goes out, just to go to the main topic of my speech, because I don't want to take too long, it's about the rainbow. God shows Noah the rainbow, and he tells him, look at the rainbow above. And everybody knows the reason, that Hashem, it's for us to remember, to remind ourselves that Hashem could have destroyed the world again, and he promised that he wouldn't, so it's for us to do teshuvah. But there's a different approach by Rav Shapiro, Rabbi Meir Shapiro of Lublin, okay? And he mentions something very nice, and I'll end it with this. Indeed, the Zohar criticizes Noah that he didn't fight for the people. He assumed that the people wouldn't listen. He assumed that the people were so in deep in tum'ah, in being evil, and they were evil. Compared to the Tower of Babel, they were saved because there was some sort of societal communication and love. In the times of Noah, and that's why the Zohar says that everybody's going to remember the Mabul as Noah, the waters of Noah, because Noah is responsible. Even though Hashem came to Noah to build the ark, Noah was supposed to do what Abraham did for Sodom, not only pray for himself, not only try to save the others, but he should have prayed to Hashem to save the others. And Noah did not do this, and Zohar is very, very serious in this accusation and blames Noah for the flood. So what is the rainbow here? And it's a lesson that Hashem taught Noah, and I'm going to end it with this. When Noah came out of the ark, Hashem showed him the rainbow. And Hashem told him, you know where you came from, Noah, huh? You came from the depth of the sea, the depth of the tum'ah, the evilness, the clouds surrounding you, the waters burying the ark, the mountain, the land, killing everybody. It was a scorch. It was really tohu vavohu. The depth of darkness, so dark that you can't even breathe. I'm getting to my point. But look what you're looking at now. You're looking at the rainbow. Hashem is telling Noah that even though the people were rasha and were at the 50th level of tum'ah and not listening and killing and stealing and murdering and raping, they still had hope to do teshuvah. The same way the earth got destroyed, the same way Noah, like the Zohar says, the Mabul destroyed, annihilated the earth, we still had a rainbow. The same way every person, whether it's me, you, or anybody else, we may go through very rough times. We may go through hell. But you know what? You always have to look at the good things and stay positive and do little things, step by step, step by step. It took Noah 120 years to do the ark. Not one day. So that's the bottom line. No matter how bad you think you are, no matter how many sins, mistakes you made, Hashem keeps telling us, no problem. There's the rainbow. You're not far. And that's what he told Noah. Noah, you should have fought for them. Because look what happened. After destruction, look at the beautiful light that's in the sky. And you missed out. Shabbat shalom, guys.